Okay, beautiful, precious ones, I am back. I want to share with you, well, before I left, I had a call and we had a nice conversation, and I shared with them, was talking about friends. I met this lady at a flea market over 7 years ago, close to a good 7 years ago. And we became friends, so I thought, and we went to church, we went out to dinner, went, just did things together, fellowship, eating out and inviting other people to eat out with us, go to church with us. And so for years, we friends and stuff. And several months ago, they asked me to come visit them, and I did. And, sitting on the porch, had a nice conversation. And I don't remember how the conversation came up, but I told them that I used to be a drunk and a whore. And they say, no, you wasn't. I say, yes. I was in my late 20s. I got married when I was 31. But before, I say about 2 years before I married my husband, maybe 3, I was a drunk and a whore. That's what I was, And I told her I used to be. I think she missed that word, used to be, So she turned on me. And on the way home, I was thinking about Rahab. Rahab is in the lineage of Jesus. She was the mother of Boaz. She was a prostitute. She was a whore. That's what she was. But Joshua sent spies to Jericho, and she hid the spies, and the Lord gave her favor. Jesus is from the lineage of a whore, of a prostitute. You hear what I say? So that's why I say I'm going to do a video that you can turn a whore to a housewife. And because I was turned to a housewife. I wasn't the type whore like typical whore, but I was a whore, and I definitely was a drunk, and I magnify the Lord. When people be testifying, and the Bible say we overcome by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of our testimony, and I'm grateful. I may be old now, be 74 come March, but I haven't always been old. And I've looked a whole lot cuter than what I am now. I was a cute little something, cute little something. I had 2 dimples, pretty white teeth, light brown eyes, cute little something. Hips, never had no big butt, thank God. I ain't never worn now, because I'm a little shame, a little shy, a little shy, somewhat, But anyways, I just want anyone that's listening, and you are not living for the Lord. You may be doing this and doing that. Honey, you could end up becoming one of God's greatest soldiers. And that's what I'm up here to say. And as usual, remember, wise men, ladies, boys, and girls, he still seek Jesus. I'm tired, y'all. He loves you, and so do I. Let me get in here and warm up some food. That's why I keep food cooked up, Put it in the freezer, take it out, and it tastes better, And that's what I'm getting ready to do. All right. Have a blessed day. And that's in Jesus' name I pray too.